This is the ultimate list of camera shots, angles, and movements you'll ever encounter in filmmaking. I'm going to break it down into 3 major groups: angles, shots, and movement. Let's get started. Number 1, the God's Eye angle, from the perspective of galaxies and clusters. Number 2, the drone angle, a bird's eye view. Number 3, the high angle, when the camera is up looking down. 4, the eye level angle, when the camera is at eye level. 5, the low angle, when the camera is lower than the eye level looking up. 6, the ground level angle, when the camera is at ground level. 7, the fallen camera angle, when the camera is on the ground in a random position. 8, camera flat on the ground, when the camera is on the ground looking straight up. 9, the upside down angle, when the camera shows the subject upside down. Number 10, the over the shoulder angle, when the camera shows a shoulder and a face of 2 people face to face. If you want to take your film and cinematography beyond quick YouTube tutorials, join the Film School Vault membership. You'll get instant access to an expanding library of complete masterclasses on lighting, coverage, and filmmaking. Unlock the entire catalog right now, plus every new course as soon as it drops. Click the link in the description or card on screen to join. Now back to the video. 11, the over the body angle, when the camera shows a body and a face of 2 people face to face. 12, the cowboy angle, when the camera shows a hip and a face of 2 people face to face. 13, the point of view angle, when the camera is showing what a character sees. 14, the Dutch angle, when the horizon is not straight. 15, the fisheye angle, when a fisheye lens is used. 16, the wide angle, when a wide angle lens is used. 17, the normal angle, somewhere in the vicinity of what the human eye sees. 18, the telephoto angle, when a telephoto lens is used. 19, extreme telephoto, when an extreme telephoto lens is used for faraway subjects. Number 20, the establishing shot, the objective of which is to establish the setting. 21, the extreme long shot, when the actors appear far away and you can see the location. 22, the long shot, full length of the actor in the shot. 23, the medium long shot, when you chop off the knees. 24, the medium shot, when you only show half the body. 25, the medium close-up, when you chop off the belly. 26, the close-up, when all you want is the head. 27, the extreme close-up, when all you want are the eyes or some other detail. 28, the macro shot, when you want to get real close to something and need a macro or probe lens. 29, the hero or money shot, when you think it's going to wow an audience. 30, the vertical shot, for social media. 31, the split face shot, when you want to frame unconventionally. 32, the negative space shot, when you want the subject to occupy an insignificant area on screen. 33, split screen, when the framing accounts for 2 or more splits on screen to create a comic book-like effect. 34, the split diopter shot, when a split diopter lens is used to keep 2 things in focus at the same time. 35, the tilt shift shot, when a tilt shift lens or movement is used to change the plane of focus or distort the geometry of the frame. 36, the circular iris shot, when you mask out a circle to achieve a circular frame. 37, the sniper vision shot, when you mask out a circle to specifically recreate a sniper's point of view. 38, the binocular shot, when you need 2 circles to recreate a binocular's point of view. 39, out of focus shot, when a shot is purposely defocused in its entirety. 40, the diffusion shot, when a piece of diffusion glass or net is used to diffuse the frame in its entirety. 41, the glamour shot, when diffusion or nets are used to specifically eliminate imperfections in skin. 42, the rack focus shot, when the focus shifts from one point to another within the shot. 43, the deep focus shot, when everything in the frame is in focus always. 44, the shallow depth of field shot, when the background is blurred out with a wider aperture while the foreground is in focus. 45, breaking the fourth wall shot, when a character looks directly into the lens to speak to the camera.
Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls.
46, the matte painting shot, when a matte painting is used to extend a shot. 47, the chroma key or blue or green screen shot, when the subject is filmed in front of a colored background that needs to be removed later in post-production. 48, the limbo shot, when the character is shot against a jet black background, as if suspended in limbo. 49, the vignette shot, when the edges of the frame are darker or lighter than the rest of the frame to focus the audience's eye in the center. 50. The tunnel vision shot, when the edges of the frame are blurred out but the center is in focus. 51. The single or solo shot, when there's only one character in the frame. 52. The two shot or double, when only two characters in the frame. 53. The three shot, when only three characters are in the frame. 54. The center framing shot, when the character is always positioned dead center. 55. The insert shot, a shot that is taken of a location or prop or action as insurance for editing. 56. The static shot, when the camera is locked off on a tripod and doesn't move. 57. The panning movement, when the camera pans at normal to slow speed. 58. The whip pan or swish pan, when the camera pans quickly and creates a pronounced motion blur. 59. The tilting movement, when the camera tilts up or down at normal to slow speed. Number 60. The whip tilt, when the camera tilts quickly and creates a pronounced motion blur. 61. The slider movement, when the camera moves across a small distance on a slider. 62. The vertical slider movement, when the camera moves vertically on a vertical slider. 63. The tracking shot, when a camera moves sideways or at an angle tracking moving subjects. 64. The crab shot, when a camera strictly moves sideways parallel to the plane of action. 65. The shoulder-mounted movement, when the camera is on a shoulder from an eyeline perspective. 66. The handheld movement, when the camera is handheld with a range from face to ground. 67. The gimbal movement, when the camera is on a gimbal and is steady. 68. The Steadicam movement, when the camera is on a Steadicam and is steady. 69. The wire shot, when the camera is on a wire or zip line, typically incorporating a high camera angle. 70. The dolly shot, when the camera moves in or out on a dolly, sometimes with a vertical movement as well. 71. The zoom in, when the lens zooms into a subject by changing the focal length. 72. The fast zoom in, when the camera zooms in on a wide angle and also on a close-up to create a greater range for editing. 73. The zoom out, when the lens zooms out of a subject by changing the focal length. 74. The vertigo shot, when we combine a dolly and a zoom at the same time while maintaining frame size. 75. The arc movement, when a camera moves in an arc around a subject. 76. The bullet time shot, when the camera seemingly moves around the subject in slow motion using a camera array instead of actual camera motion. 77. Stop motion, when animation is created by framing still photographs with minor variations in movement. 78. The motion graphic shot, when a shot incorporates computer motion graphics and animation for informational purposes. 79. The motion capture movement, a precisely positioned repeatable movement controlled by a computer, mainly used for visual effects. Number 80. The jib movement, when the camera is on a jib arm, free to move in a 3D plane. 81. The crane movement, when the camera is on a crane and can move a larger distance in 3D space. 82. The robot arm movement, when the camera uses precise motion capture, rapid movement, and maybe slow motion at the same time. 83. The doggy or buggy cam movement, when the camera moves close to ground level in a free manner. 84. The car rig movement, when the camera is rigged to a car chassis. 85. The slow shutter shot, when the shutter is slowed down to create motion blur. 86. The process trailer shot, when the camera is on a process trailer to film a car scene. 87. The poor man's process, when the camera and car is static but the illusion of movement is created by moving the camera or lights. 88. Time-lapse, when a greater time period goes by using shots from a photography camera spread at a predetermined time apart. 89. Hyperlapse, when time-lapse is combined with motion to simulate the effect of traveling great distances as time speeds up. Number 90. Slow motion, when the camera shoots at a higher frames per second to slow down footage later. Number 91. Fast motion, when the camera shoots at a lower frames per second to speed up footage later. 92. Camera or image shaker movement, when a dedicated camera shaker is used to shake the camera randomly during a shot. 93. Shaky cam, when the camera is shaken unnaturally, manually by the operator. 94. Extreme slow motion movement, objects filmed at greater than 1000 FPS to create extreme slow motion. 95. The table 360 pan, when the camera is on a table in between and pans around. 96. The action or helmet camera movement, when the camera is positioned on a helmet, usually combined with a wide-angle lens. 97. The body camera, when the camera is rigged to a body of the actor, usually combined with a wide-angle lens. 98. The hidden wipe, when the camera moves to frame an incoming wipe from another shot. 99. The one-take shot, when a range of movement in the entire scene is covered in one camera take. This might be just static, or be as complex as involving a jib, technocrane, dolly, gimbal, etc. And finally, 100. The freeze frame shot, when the frame is frozen. And that's that. I hope you found this video useful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.